Okay, and welcome back to Zero One SP. We are playing through our second playthrough. This playthrough, we've got a lot more progress than the first playthrough for sure. Not only are the chapters longer, there's seems to be more chapters and a lot more story. What have we learned so far? Well, Gamer has attacked. Gamer seems to be a UFO that has destroyed New York City. And we are trying to prepare to fight Gamer, but the only way we can do that is with the power of Noah. Noah is the stone that grants humanity immortality. And unfortunately, the stone of Noah is in the hands of Yamaguchi, who is kind of being a dick and refusing to give it to us. Yamaguchi is immortal and can control the power of light. And with this power, he can just laser us to death whenever he wants. He said he's going to leave us alone, as long as we stop trying to get Noah from him, but obviously we can't let that happen. So, we're going to try to kill him. And how are we doing that? Well, our mother has come back from the dead in the form of a ghost, taken over our sister's body, and given us the hint that we can use the power that is the opposite of summoning the dead. Or channeling the dead. What is the opposite of channeling the dead? Channeling the living? So we are going to fuse our body into Yamaguchi's body and try to channel our consciousness into his body and take him over from inside of his own nervous system. I wonder if that's possible. I agree. Let's find out. No way! The ability depends on the strength of the image. If you have a doubting mind, you're not going to be able to do it. This is breaking news! Hey, it looks like the news is still on. It's the same mysterious flying object that appeared over New York just a few moments ago. It appears to have appeared in the sky over Shanghai. Hey, we have to hurry. Jean, do you know where he is? Come on, let's go. Jean used her ability and started looking for Age. I see him. Well, where is he? He's at the hotel. All right, let's go. In order to get Noah back as soon as possible, we are going to head to where the hotel exit is. There we go. 1 p.m. Ooh, an animated scene. Very few of these in this game. Is he moving? Not yet. Besides, don't use telepathy. Maybe he can hear us too. Why do they keep calling him that girl? When I look at the Japanese, like, what is this? Anoko ni anoko. Is that a girl? I don't think that's a girl. Lagom, do your best. In a sense, this is the final battle. Without a doubt, the fate of humanity depends on you. No, there's us. We haven't seen ourselves in a long time. That's a lot of pressure. I admire you. You're the savior of the world, right? Well, if you're gonna take care of me, I'd like to take care of me. Don't be so weak. I know, but... Here we are. Oh, we haven't been in the hotel in a while either. Anything is fine. Just find something you like and fuse with him. I understand. So what will I do? Should I knock, or... If this was a movie or something, I would just kick it. Alright. At that time. You know, I can totally hear you out there. Alright, let's go in. Did you see it on TV? Yeah. Borders between New York and Shanghai. Funny, right? I can't laugh. So, since you're here again, did you come up with some stupid strategy? Well... It's not gonna be dumb, is it? It's hard to deal with you. We don't have a lot of time. Can we begin the battle? Yeah, do what you want. Well, no matter what you do, it's gonna be the same. Then, let's get started. Nagam. Do it. Yeah? I panicked and ran for the exit. But... Oh, sorry, I didn't run for the exit, I ran for Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi disappeared. Jean? He's going out the back. It stinks, isn't it? Wait a minute, a little bit to the right. No, to the left. So, where is he? Why are you giving instructions to Jacoji-kun? Aren't you gonna shoot me like you did yesterday? You're not gonna listen, are you? More importantly, where are you? Sorry, the window. He's not there. More to the right. Leave it to me. When Nagao said that, she took out a bag of flour from her pocket. Damn! Yeah, I was wondering, like, can he control flour? Or just, like, himself? She threw the flour in the air. What are you doing? The visibility's got even worse. I don't care as little about visibility as long as we can see him. Oh? Oh, there he is. The flower suspended in the air made it possible to see the movement of Age. Did you see this in a dream too? No. Akira's abilities are unreliable, so I just relied on wisdom. Amazing, Akira. Anyway, now's your chance. Understood. I can see in the dust. I've caught the shadow of Age. I got you! You caught me. So, what are you planning to do? You know that your attacks won't work, right? I know. Well, then what are you gonna do? We will become one. Wait, what did you say? I had an image of becoming one with Age. And then... Nagam! Where am I? Nagam! Are you okay? Can you hear me? What are you talking about? Try switching to telepathy. I can hear you, but I can't see. You're fused with that girl. I guess maybe that is a girl. I don't know. Maybe it's because the neural circuits are interfering with that one. Your sensory organs aren't working properly, are they? Well, what should I do now? Just hide that person's consciousness. How do I do that? Turn your heart inward. Then you'll be there, because you should be able to see that person's consciousness. The inside heart. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try. I tried what is called Mazo. As I did, I gradually began to see inside of my own heart. I never expected you to follow me to a place like this. I'm astonished myself. He has a strategy. It's quite an interesting one. I guess you were tempted to kill my consciousness, huh? Certainly, if you can defeat my consciousness, then I'm sure you can defeat me without killing me, but... That is, if you can defeat my consciousness, it's not like you can do that. But there's no reason it can't be done, right? I think you know this, but we're in a world of images, right? What does that mean? It means your friends can't come here to help, can they? Yeah, I know. Can you defeat me, all on your own? I'll show you I can win. I like it. Yamaguchi fired a beam of light towards me. Don't think you can catch me with the same thing over and over again. I dodged it quickly. Is it possible to use abilities, even if it's only inside of your own consciousness? The ability is granted by consciousness. Even if you become a conscious being, of course you could still use your abilities. Certainly, your abilities are extremely high in attack and defense. However, I'm overwhelmingly superior in terms of range. Damn. Age fired the beam again. I somehow managed to dodge that too, but... while I was dodging the attack, Eiji ran into the distance. I guess his name is Eiji, not Age. Yeah, Eiji. That looks more correct. Eiji. Damn it. I don't have any projectiles, so in order to attack, I gotta get into close quarter combat. But if I just dodge the attacks from Eiji, then I'll get tired and eventually I'll get hit. That's right. If something like that were to happen, I'll catch him. I decided to head towards Eiji that would emit a beam of light. You're chasing me again, huh? Oh, we have a mini-game. I'm a little scared. Dodge the rays. Press the cross buttons up and down. Wait. Huh? But I went up. Whoa! Oh, that's just straight up a game over? Did I not understand how to play this minigame? Give you a hint. If you pay attention to the passage in the walls, you can easily tell where the laser is above and below. I mean, I disagree about the ability to easily tell. I clearly could not easily tell. Fire the beam, resulting in... I guess that's up. Alright, I don't know why I got hit last time. I thought I dodged it, but guess not. It's a little confusing. Jesus, stop firing so many lasers. It's a lot of lasers. That's brutal. That does not give you a lot of gap, especially at the end. But alright, we're just gonna keep going. Yeah, 10 deaths, 9 endings. Do it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I was in the air, but I guess I mistimed it. But I could see him on the right side of the screen. So let's go. No, I hit my head. Alright. Get back here. AG. Yeah, that was too early. He's so close. Shit! Damn it. Alright. So close. Getting a little bit closer each time. Oh, that was just like a late jump. This does make me feel like this is going to be a more true ending than first playthrough. First playthrough we got a level A ending, but I don't remember doing any sort of silly mini games like this. And we've done quite a few in this playthrough. There's the thing with the car, there was like exploring the room. There's this thing with the license plate. Cockroaches. There we go. We got him. Ta-da! I hit AG with all the force I had. Ugh. Felt a definite response to my fist. I could see AG becoming smaller at the tip of my fist. At that moment, my consciousness suddenly disappeared. His consciousness? Probably his consciousness. Perhaps it was because of the consciousness supporting this fused body was cut off. After a while, I woke up to the voices of my friends. Nagam, you noticed. Jean. Before I knew it, I had moved there. I woke up in my own room. Good job, Nagam. What happened? What do you mean? You got Noah. Really? Really? Jean held out a small round stone. Is this Noah? It's this small? I see. This is your first time seeing it, isn't it, Nagam? What happened to Yamaguchi? He's passed out in that room. He'll probably end up being a delinquent like that. Is that so? It's my fault. Don't feel bad. There's no point in feeling sorry for someone like that. Many people in New York and Shanghai died because of this guy. Oh, hello.
Hey, then let's go home.
Alright, you asked for it. Who is this guy?
Piri Rainini.
He is from Egro. I had them come from headquarters to help carry Noah.
Piri is an excellent teleporter.
Piri was the one who carried Jakoji-kun all the way here. Then what about the gamers? It seems like they're in the sky over London right now.
If we don't hurry, there will be more damage.
Yeah.
Then let's go back to headquarters.
Huh? Already? We need to activate the Noah as soon as possible. And what about Akira and the others? As long as Noah works properly, it should be fine now.
Well, I guess we'll go back to being a normal middle school student.
You're saying something sad. But as long as you have your ability, you're still members of Egro. Please, don't forget. Of course. I'll see you again. I think it's better if we don't meet. Why?
The time we are summoned is when the crisis of humanity approaches. When things are done separately, it is proof of peace.
Tekoto yo. Exactly.
Come on, we have to go quickly.
I don't know why his accent is just shifting. He's just got such a silly mustache. I can't decide what accent to give him. I give him like a Mario for a second there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll see you.
Yeah, okay. Bye. See ya. Bye.
Goodbye. Let's go. Jeep!
That seemed like a sudden farewell. Can't help it. It's almost time. I guess so. This will help humanity, right? Speaking of which, what about the UFO over London? Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's turn on the TV. Oh yeah. I turned the TV on.
The video you are currently viewing is from an unmanned camera. A while ago, the military ordered us to evacuate London. We, the media, have already withdrawn. The UFO still shows no movement.
Huh? So nothing has changed at all, has it? Wait a minute.
While you are viewing the UFO video, we've just received another piece of news. Please, take a look at this video.
What is it?
The footage you are currently viewing is footage of the Andes Mountains in Peru. Just a little while ago, I saw a mysterious light near Machu Picchu.
Maybe it's the amplification of Noah's light.
Currently, the Peruvian government is investigating this light.
Looks like Jean and the others have safely returned to the headquarters in Peru.
As soon as we get more information about the light...
I don't get it. Hey, isn't it bright? Oh, now that you mention it. Um... The world was enveloped in Noah's light. And then... Hey! Come on! What are you talking about? Huh? I was just thinking about something. Thinking? You mean about the new teacher, right? No! Apparently, this is the case. In other words, what is the power of Noah's light? Rather than light that protects life, turning back time in things bathed in light seems like that was the power. By installing more egro, the light surrounded the world. And it turned back time around the entire world. As a result, many lives around the world were indeed protected, and even destroyed cities were restored to their original state. But since this is just a return in time, won't the gamers attack again? Well, what are we gonna do? Even though we're back, it doesn't mean that everything is back. Actually, we have memories from before we returned. Yeah. And actually, Yamaguchi, it seems like he hasn't regained consciousness either. But why don't the others have any memories from before they were returned? Well, if you say so. I deleted it. I heard a familiar voice from behind us. Long time no see. Jean.
Actually, it's nice to meet you.
Kenneth? You too? Why did you come here? By any chance, are you trying to recruit us again? I told you. As long as you have the ability, Nagam and the others are members of Egro.
I won't talk about the members again.
Then why?
Because time has gone back. Even the zombie old man has come back to life.
What did you say? It'll be alright. It seems that he has memories of dying once, and as soon as he saw our faces, he started to feel confused. Well...
My name is Akiyama, and I have a new friend.
Huh? Wait, but this person is a murderer.
Hey, don't get me wrong. At this hour, I haven't killed anyone yet. Besides, I myself have been already created from death. Well, there's no harm done. We've become friends, so he forgave us.
I feel weird. So, can we trust him? Are you sure it's okay? It really felt like we were gonna die.
Yeah.
Moreover, deleted. Yes, I deleted the memories.
Memories?
Yeah. All the memories of the people around the world. You can do that? The leader did it.
The leader? Yeah, of course. He's the leader of Egro. The leader can use powerful hypnosis. I have some dead memories like someone else. It's not too difficult.
I don't know why that didn't translate. There it is, Akiyama.
Mo. Ishime. Ishimenai. Dekudasai.
Okay. That's right. Time has gone back, so the gamers are going to attack again, huh? Don't worry. They don't live at the same time as us.
Huh?
I'm sure you'll be happy doing your activities in that time to your heart's content.
If they attack again, it'll be several thousand years from now.
I feel relieved. Are you sure you're okay now? That's right.
Then, let's have a launch.
Let's have a launch? What are you talking about? Invest money? I don't think he's saying. He's saying,
Ii desu ne. That's good.
yeah. Okay, but what are we gonna do toast to? It'll be decided with you.
Oh yeah.
Staff. Alright, we made it to the end. Main character design by Takehiko Ito. Scenario by this guy. Programming. Kazuyuki Iwamoto. Graphics by Akiko Sakanashita. Kenya Shinohara. And we got some graphic support. So that brings us to the end of the second playthrough. It says the gamers are defeated for 1,000 years. And I guess we answered all the questions, all the secrets. It didn't seem like there was anything left untold. Maybe like how our mother died? They seem to imply that it was suicide, right? Didn't they say it was suicide? Instead, like, we thought it was a car accident, but it was suicide. Is that what... Am I forgetting that? The end. Saving game. Alright, well, we have a little bit of time. Let's maybe review what's going on in our endings. Is it this one? Setting? Or the options? Visual test mode, ending list. So... yeah, we have that F game over right from the beginning of the game from almost getting kidnapped. We didn't jump on the praying mantis. Yeah, that was from the first playthrough. My father had already been killed. Well, that's, again, first playthrough. Attacked by cockroaches and couldn't deal with them. And I'm being very particular about crushing cockroaches. Yeah, that was fun. If you give a wrong answer to AG, get a D ending. Makes sense. If you rebel against AG, even though you still cannot win. Makes sense, that's another loss. And there we go, that's the Cyborg Arc good ending. And we got the Akira good ending. Wait, really? That's just a level A ending, apparently. So, is there something we're supposed to do differently? I mean, I thought for sure that would be an S ending. It seemed like things were going so well. Okay. So, it seems like that is going to be it for this video. I guess that brings me to the next question, which is whether the next video we're going to try a third playthrough or not. I think the answer is probably no. But you know what we're going to do instead? We're going to pull out our old tricks and we're going to get hacking. Because I want to know what these endings are. Maybe I won't know how to get them. That's quite possible. But there is, like, how many A endings? Like, look at this. How many endings are in this game? There's at least, like, 15 better endings. It seems like we're missing out on something that could be important. And I'm kind of curious. So next video, we might come back with some of that. I'll see you then.